is from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Johnson, and it's Kirk in at the shooting guard. And for the Heat, Hunter is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Okongwu in at the center. Hey, Shams, the Heat seem to always be in that area of making a big move, thinking about a big move, certainly seeing what could be out there. What's your sense? Are they trying to shake up their core right now?
The Heat always feel like they are close to competing and really trying to get to the cusp of winning a championship. The question is, can they find another star player to bring to this group? Are they willing to move the assets? And do they have the complement of pieces to go get that star player? But the Heat, we've seen it over the last 4 or 5 years. They're a team that has one thing in mind, and that's winning a championship.
And they can be scary when they get to the playoffs.
Playing the regular season is one thing for this Heat group. They know when the lights are shining the brightest, they can turn it up another level in the playoffs. That's what Erik Spoelstra brings.
Here's Dreiling, covered by Hunter. Dreiling gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Hunter. Puts up a three. Drains the three-pointer.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Here's Kirk. Three-pointer. Hunter grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Maxey passes to Okongwu. Misses from close range.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Here's Johnson. Plays it up and banks it in.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside, Maxey. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Sohan. Off target from outside.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1-for-5 shooting.
Poked loose. Kirk pass to Young. Here's Dreiling. 5 to shoot. Takes the three. Young, no good. The Heat have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact the game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting. They'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Mitchell. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 26 points a game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Offline with his 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Johnson. Tries again. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. Outside, Maxey. Here's Okongwu. Scoreless thus far. And again, it's the Heat missing. Athens leading by 4. Here's Dreiling. Pass to Johnson. Over Sohan. Johnson can't get it to go. Miami's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
And that one's good. Hunter.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Here's Kirk. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Here comes the answers, everybody.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Heat in 5th.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
Mitchell outside. Now, here's Okongwu. Hasn't made one yet. Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Athens. Pass to Johnson. Here's Dreiling. Last game he had 13. Mitchell comes up with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
That gives them the lead.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes, and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. All going up court, and he converts the layup. Maxi's got the game tied up here for Miami.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Treiling passes to Young. Over Mitchell. Young's shot is good. Young's got 5.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Athens.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Braddock the pass to Drake. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Miami. And Athens also making a switch. Long's checked in. Now Okongwu still without a basket. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Athens shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And he drives in. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Braddock's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 17-footer. Here's Johnson. And it's good. 2 points. Johnson's got 6 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good on the 3-point shot. 8 points for him.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. Great showing for him last season. 10th in scoring. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. And Miami making a change here. Terry's checked in. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Jones from outside. That one, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Young outside. Pulls up. Here's Drake. And Jones pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Maxey looking it over. And he hits it to tie the game up. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now in the writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Athens. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Young outside. Here's Drake. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And Athens leads by 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Maxey. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Terry outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Athens. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Athens leads by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Athens.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Jones is out there with Warren. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Young. And Jones pulls it down. The Heat trail by 5. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Here's Warren. Good work defensively by Martin. Athens leading by 7. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Kirk gets the bucket.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
And so here is Miami. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Mitchell passes to Warren. To stop the run. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Indiana Pacers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Horton Tucker's checked in for T.J. Warren. Athens has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Young passes to Kirk. Drake defended by Jones. Here's Drake. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Young with the steal. Martin attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Heat in 5th.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
Well, expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, what, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific. Athens shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one misses.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Alvarado passes to Jones. And the 3 off target. And so it's Young who brings it up for Athens. He's feeling it. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Alvarado passes to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Pass to Jones. Back to Alvarado. Pulls from the top of the key. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And here is Athens now. To the inside. Here's Martin. Backs in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Okongwu's checked in for Miami. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Jones. Johnson, he's checked in for Athens. Athens on D. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Shots good by Mitchell.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Here's Drake. Okongwu grabs the board.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Jones kicks to Hunter. From outside, off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Kirk. Traps in the tray. He's got 14.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Mitchell passes to Jones. Back to Mitchell. Knocks it loose. Martin inside. Defended by Jones, and he gets it to go.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Pass to Alvarado. Hunter, a three. It's hauled in by Athens. Young's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Johnson in the corner. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. He can't hit that time. Good D by Johnson. Young left side. Over Alvarado. Johnson kicks to Young. Pass to Kirk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Again, Athens.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Hunter on the wing. Outside, Jones. Mitchell wide open. Hunter, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Hunter's got 11 points.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
Athens leading by 12. Outside, Martin. There's the three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
For 3, Hunter. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Tries from 16, and he hits the jump shot. He's got 12.
Okay, this is what he does. Mitchell, he's got a scorer's mindset full on.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here. A different look for Miami. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Derek Jones. And Maxey subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Long. To the wing on the left. Drake the pass to Kirk. Drills it from outside.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Heat trail by 16. Outside, Maxey doesn't get it to drop for him.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's trailing. Another 3 for Athens.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The Heat shooting a meager 37% for the game. Pass to Alvarado. Now, here's Maxey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Maxey's got 14.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Okongwu with it. Nothing on the board. Pass to Sohan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Athens leading by 19 points. Driving inside. Trailing gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Outside, Maxey. Sinks the triple. He's got 17.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Here's Dreiling. 9 points in the game so far, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Outside, Maxey. Off target with his 3. Athens shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Johnson kicks to Long. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Long's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Alvarado. Back to Maxey. This one for 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range.
Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Dreiling passes to Kirk. 1:31 left to play in the first half. Pass to Long. Clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key, and it falls over the rim and in. Long's got 9. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Athens leading by 15. It's Young on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. Young passes to Dreiling. Here's Kirk. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets it go with a 3. Miami grabs the miss. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
Pass to Young. Shoots over Alvarado. Athens with another miss. And so it's Athens looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Look at Athens. Not much movement for them, remaining at the number 4 spot on the list. Cruising along, playing some fantastic basketball.
But you look at the top 4 or 5 teams right now, Shaq, I think they all have a legitimate chance at the title.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for Athens.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Taking a look at Athens. They've got Young, and it's Johnson in at the 4 slot. And here is Mitchell. Uncovered. Good work there as it goes. Mitchell's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Heat. Athens leading by 11. Here's Kirk over Mitchell. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Outside, Maxey, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Athens shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Shot from the wing. Young, no good. The Heat trail by 13. Now, Sohan, still yet to score. Maxey finds Hunter. And here is Okongwu. Back to Hunter from the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. Raddick's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the paint. Here's Johnson. To the left side wing. A second chance effort. Raddick can't get it to go.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Maxey against Young. Here's Kirk. Athens with another miss. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with the statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Maxey kicks to Mitchell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got 17.
Running the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Young left side. Over Maxey. Young, no good. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Mitchell driving in. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's Dreiling. 9 points in the game so far. Young outside. Pass to Dreiling. Here's Kirk. Over Mitchell. Rebound by the Heat. Okongwu's now got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Takes a 3. That's it. The Athens lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket for Mitchell.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Maxey. He's got 26. Pass to Mitchell. For 3, Hunter. Kirk with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
It's deflected.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working it.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Athens leading by 8. Johnson finds Young. Okongwu grabs the board. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Hunter. It's hauled in by Athens. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Kirk gets the bucket. Now, here's Maxey. Lets a floater go. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Athens. It's a 10-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Maxey with it. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Miami making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's Okongwu. Still scoreless. Pass to Hunter. Launches it. Braddock pulls it in. Braddock's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Lets it go. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. The Heat trail by 12. Outside, Maxey. They need this one. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Maxey's got 28.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
Here's Young. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Hunter, no good.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Young against Maxey. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Here's Young. Athens with another miss.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Mitchell passes to Maxey. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Athens leading by 10. Here's Drake. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Heat shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Maxey in the corner. He can't get that one to fall. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Braddock. Doesn't go that time. Heat shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Maxey kicks to Okongwu. Good on the baseline, Jay.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
And Athens calls time here.
Timeout. Okay, fans. Time to get on your feet, fans. Show some love for your Heat dancers.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Pass to Young. Now here's Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by Johnson. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now, Okongwu. And here is Hunter. Looking to end his cold spell. It's hauled in by Athens. Young's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Dreiling. Over Mitchell. Dreiling can't get it to go. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Miami. Down by 12. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game and he's improved his distance from three. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D-Wade with a better jumper.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Athens.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for Athens. Martin comes in for Johnson. The Heat trail by 9. And here's Maxey. 28 points for him. To the right side. Good ball movement here by Miami. And again, Miami with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
1:37 left to play in the third. Shakes him, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Maxey's got 33 points.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Now Young. He's got 11. Pass to Martin from about 19 feet. Rebound by the Heat. Maxey with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Alvarado. Here's Maxey. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. RJ, talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
Terry's checked in for Miami.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
The Heat trail by 6. From past the arc. A rebound by Young. Young's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Drake, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Miami shooting around 48% so far in the third. Here's Maxey. Again, the miss by the Heat. Drake, the pass to Kirk. Lets the three fly, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Athens in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We come back right after this. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's the Heat with the ball. 8-point game. Got Rashawn Holmes. Jose Alvarado is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Jones. That's the proof in the game for the Heat.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Johnson right side. Count that bucket. And Athens leads by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the right wing. And the basket by Alvarado.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Athens leading by 8. Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Martin. Into the lane. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. RJ, the 2024 All-Star Game marked Donovan Mitchell's 5th consecutive selection.
When you score the ball like Mitchell, everyone notices. He's been putting up ridiculous numbers since the moment he came in the league. And yet, he makes it look so easy most of the time. And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
Athens shooting 47%, pretty solid. Inside, Johnson. The shot missing. Good D by Mitchell. The Heat trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Holmes. And the shot is good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Kirk over Mitchell. Nails the baby hook. 25 points in the game.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
Kirk, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Trailing by 5. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Athens. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And that one, good. Miami has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's the 3. Rebound by Johnson. Athens leading by 7. Here's Long. To the inside. Here's Martin. Can't hit from 12. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. For 3, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to Martin. For Athens, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Kirk. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good. Hunter's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And so he hits both. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Trains it from beyond the arc. 30 points in the game.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
And Miami has possession. 9-point game. Alvarado with it. On the wing, Mitchell. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Kirk on the wing. Johnson. Pass to Long. Shoots over Alvarado. And Long gets it to go.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Alvarado passes to Jones. And here is Hunter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good that time. Now, here's Johnson. He's covered closely. Braddock the pass to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Mitchell. Kirk again, Athens.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Jones. Mitchell outside. Latrey. Can't hit that one. Athens leading by 10. Here's Long, covered by Mitchell. From 11 feet away, here's Hunter, and it's blocked. Great, defended by Jones. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Alvarado. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Free throw good, Alvarado. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Johnson right side. Over Sohan. Johnson's shot is off. The Heat trail by 10. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 41.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Young left side. Over Alvarado. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mitchell in the corner. Misses the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Athens calls time here. Foxy's checked in for the Heat. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Athens talked to his team during that timeout. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And stolen by Hunter. An even 3-on-3 break. The three. It's hauled in by Athens. Trailing's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Kirk. Athens with another miss. Now the Heat with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Pass to Mitchell from downtown. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Sohan finds Hunter. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Miami with the ball. They trail by 1. A 3, Hunter. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. For Athens, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Now Young. Pass to Dreiling. That's tipped. Johnson against Maxey. Hunter with it. Now, here's Okongwu. Here's Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Johnson's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Here's Braddock. And the layup's good off the glass. Braddock's got it all tied up now for Athens.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Sohan. And it's off from three-point range. Athens has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Kirk. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Miami.
A red team foul. First personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Miami with the ball. Hunter finds Mitchell. Back to Hunter. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Athens.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Maxey against Young. Here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Here's Hunter. Drops in the layup for 2. Hunter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Here's Kirk. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 35.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. He hits both from the stripe.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Young outside. To the left wing. Here's Kirk. The basket good off the assist from Young. And Athens leads by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Maxey against Young. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Goes up on the top of the key. And he swishes it right through. Maxey's got 38 points.
When it comes down to crunch time, Maxey wants the ball in his hands.
Pass to Kirk. Fires the 3. Rebound by Sohan. The Heat shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's Dreiling. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Oh, good on the 3. Sohan, the pass to Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from outside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Johnson with a screen on Maxey. Young passes to Kirk. Can't knock in the 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And Athens calls time here. They're down by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, and they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Kirk. Athens with another miss. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports.